Okay, so we're going to continue with expansions. Any doubts so far in whatever we've covered? Any of the expansion that you were not able to understand? I think everything was pretty clear. So let's do another one now. Just a second, my digitizer stopped working. Okay. We are given that a squared plus 1 upon a squared is equal to 7. A is not equal to 0. You have to find first a plus 1 upon a. Quickly send me the answer for this. We're given that a squared plus 1 upon a squared is equal to 7, and a is not equal to 0. Okay, this is 0 here. Find a plus 1 upon a. Ananya, that's incorrect. Ishan, that's correct. Rest of you hurry up. Ananya, check your working. A squared plus 1 upon a squared is 7. Last 1 minute, everyone. Maki, that's correct. So Ramya, hurry up. Rajvi, hurry up. Sarah. Okay. Ananya, let's solve this.
Yes, sir. So a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2 will be 5.
Tell me the identity first.
A square plus 1 upon a raised to 2 plus 2 is equal to a plus 1 upon a whole raised to the power of 2.
Okay.
So a square plus 1 upon a square is equal to 7 minus 2.
What is 7? A squared plus 1 upon a squared, right? So why are you repeating that twice? So won't I just get 7 plus 2 is equal to a plus 1 upon a squared?
Oh, yes.
What is 7? 7 is a squared plus 1 upon a squared. We just need to put this value here, right?
Okay. So 9 is equal to, yes.
Then
3 raised to 2 is equal to a.
how do we do this? How do we remove the
plus
square?
1
How do we remove the square? We find the square root, right?
Yes, 9 square root, which will be 3.
No, 9 square root is not 3. What is it? I told you this yesterday. What do you have to say whenever you take out a square root of a number?
Plus 3, okay.
Plus minus 3, both. Okay, so the first
Okay.
answer is plus minus 3.
Okay.
Ananya, go step by step. Everyone clear so far? Okay. Second one. So first we found out a plus 1 upon a, which was equal to plus minus 3. Second, you need to find out a minus 1 upon a. Okay. Now remember, it is permissible to use this information to solve this. Okay, remember this. It's not necessary that only the given information has to be used. Whatever you found out now, you can even use this to find the next one if applicable. It doesn't mean always it will be applicable, but if it's applicable, you can use that information. Okay, remember that. Quickly do this. Use the same identities, see how you can refer to what is given and what is asked. Paki, that's correct. Again, Paki, whenever you take out a root, you have to write plus minus both. Okay, remember that. Otherwise, half mark goes away. Hurry up, rest of you. Ananya, I want you to solve this correctly and send me the answer. Samita, Sarah, hurry up. Ishan. Suramya, hurry up. A minus 1 upon a. Come on, it's not that difficult. So Ramya, did you get your mic fixed? Okay, let's solve this, Ramya.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what do we do? Sarah, that's correct. So Ramya, tell me, what do we do here? What's the relationship between a minus 1 upon a and a squared plus 1 upon a squared or a plus 1 upon a? So Ramya, what happened? You're not audible now. So Ramya, are you there? Your video is stuck. I can't hear you.
So can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Tell me quickly, tell me now. How do we find A minus
Yes,
1
sir.
upon A?
So a minus 1 upon a square, which is equal to a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2
Yeah.
is equal to 7. 7 minus 2,
Okay. Which is equal to?
which is equal to 5.
Okay. So how do I get A minus 1 upon A? I take out the square
A
root on both
minus,
the square root on both the sides so that the root gets cancelled.
yes, sir.
So that the square root, the whole square gets cancelled, and I end up with plus minus root 5 as the answer. Okay,
Yes, sir.
everyone, whenever we are taking out a root of a number, always write plus minus. Okay. The last one, part C, a squared minus 1 upon a square. Think about this. I wanted to find out a squared minus 1 upon a square. Quickly, all 2 more questions. In fact, these will be 1 more questions, I guess. So 2 minutes. Quickly. Come on, you all know this formula. You know this identity. Think about it. We've done this many, many, many times. Sarah, that is correct. Well done. But you again forgot the plus minus. Right? Ishan, Savita, Paki, Suramya, Aryan, Ananya. Sarah, well done already. Okay. Quickly send me your answer, Rajvi. Ishan, that's correct. Last 1 minute, everyone. Anyone else? It's not difficult. Samita, let's solve this.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, is it a minus 1 upon a square minus 2?
No. Which identity will we use to get this? Remember this one?
Yes, sir.
Which is it? What is it?
A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b.
So can we assume that B is 1 upon A and solve this? What will it become?
Um, So a minus 1 upon a
Yeah. A plus 1 upon a
into,
into a minus 1 upon a, right?
yes, sir.
What is a plus 1 upon a? First part. Submit the first part of the question.
7,
No.
3.
Plus minus 3. Why are you forgetting plus minus?
Yes, plus minus 3.
And what is a minus 1 upon a?
5, plus minus 5.
Plus minus 5. Where's the root
Yes,
gone?
plus
You don't like the root.
5's root.
You didn't like the root. Root 5,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So what does that equal to? Plus minus 3 root 5.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So usually what happens is in these problems, they build up. Either the first, once we solve the first, either the second or the third builds up upon itself. So now you saw that a squared minus 1 upon a squared was a combination of the first and second. So that was a hint for you. You could have just built it up one itself, right? Ananya, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's take another one. If x minus 2 is equal to 1 by 4x, find first x squared plus 1 upon 16x squared. Let me see how who can solve this. If x minus 2 is equal to 1 by 4x, find the value of x squared plus 1 by 16x squared. Quickly solve this. And if you don't have an idea, raise your hand. Think. Now you need to start thinking. Okay, a hint to find out x squared plus 1 upon 16x squared. What do we need to know? Okay, think of that. Once you figure that out, try to see with what information which is given to you, how can I reach what I want? Okay, try. You're in 9th now. Questions will not be very, very direct. You have to start using inferences to start solving now. Again, look at what you want to know. You'll have an idea that you need to know something to get this answer. That something will be derived from whatever is given to you. You just need to put the part which is given to you in the correct form. Ishan, that's incorrect. Okay, think about it. Look at the question first, what is being asked. There's a very easy value to find out what needs to be known to find this out. If you can figure that out, you'll get the question. Look at this part first. What do we need to know to find this first? Once you find that, try to derive it from here, because that's the only information which has been given to you. Ishan, you can leave your answer in fractions itself. That is correct. Well done. Come on, the rest of you, hurry up. 2 more minutes. Ishan, go on to the second question, part of the question. Find x4 plus 1 upon 256 x4. That's the second part. Only Ishan has finished, so you can go on to the second part of the question, Ishan. Last 1 minute for the first one. Come on, y'all cannot take so much of time. Okay, Sarah. Okay, Paki. So Ramya, that's correct. Well done. Paki, unmute yourself.
Yes.
Tell me, to find this out, what is the most obvious thing that we need to know? X squared plus 1 upon 16x squared. What would we need to know to find this out? This looks like a square of something, right?
Square the side.
This is like, for example, when we were finding out a squared plus 1 upon a squared, to find this, we needed to find the value of 1 upon a, right?
Yes.
So if I look at this, this also looks like a square of some number. What kind of square is it? This is a square of what? Isn't this something the square of this? Plus something, right? What will I add over here? Minus 2 plus 2.
Plus 1 upon 4x square plus 2.
I'll put a minus 2 here.
I don't get it. Why?
Okay, leave this. Fine. So you're clear that this is basically something related to the square of this. Is this clear?
Yeah.
So we basically need to know x plus 1 upon 4x, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to know x plus 1 upon 4x. That's what we have in mind. Using this information, can I find out x plus 1 upon 4x? I have x minus 2 is equal to 1 upon 4x. Can I find out x plus 1 upon 4x using this? Transpose?
Yeah.
What will I again?
X minus 1 upon 4x, which is equal to 2.
2. Okay. So instead of x minus plus 1 upon 4x, I can even take minus. Because we know that x minus 1 upon 4x, the whole thing squared will again give us x squared plus 1 upon 16x squared, which is what we require.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's solve this now. So we can write this as x minus 1 upon 4x, the whole thing squared. What will this be equal to? Wait, first, okay, so we have this in place, right? Is this clear? First step?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have x minus 1 upon 4x is equal to 2. Squaring both the sides, what do I get on the left-hand side?
X square minus 1 upon 4 x square
No,
minus
x squared minus 1 upon 4x into minus 1 upon 4x.
sorry plus
Plus what?
1 upon 4x square.
4 into 4?
16.
X squared minus of 2 into x into 1 upon 4x.
Yeah.
This is clear? Which is equal to
Yes.
4.
Yeah.
So x and 4x I can cancel, so I'll get a 2, or 2 and 2 will cancel, so I'll get a 2 over here. What is x by 2x? 1 upon x, right?
Yes.
So what am I left with here? X and x gets cancelled. 2 and 4, 1 upon 2. So what am I left with? X squared plus 1 upon 16 x squared minus of 1 by 2 is equal to 4.
Yeah.
So what is the value of x squared plus 1 upon 16 x squared? 4 plus 1 by 2, which is 9 by 2.
Yeah.
Everyone got this? Sarah, did you get this?
No, sir, I'm not able to understand this.
Which part?
X square plus 1 upon 16 x square.
Yeah.
The minus 2 multiplied by 1 upon 4x square is equal to 4.
Okay.
That second.
We had x minus 1 upon 4x. The whole thing squared is equal to 2 squared. Is this clear?
Yes.
Expand this a minus b the whole thing square. Sarah, expand a minus b the whole thing square. Sarah, tell it out to me. Think of this as a minus b the whole thing square, where a is x and b is 1 upon 4x. What will it become? You're on mute.
It will become x square
Yeah.
plus 1 upon 16 x square minus 2.
Minus 2 into, no, why only 2? 2 into ab, right? This
Yes.
is a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. So where is a and b gone? So minus 2 into x into 1 upon 4x.
Yes.
That's how we got this. And the right hand side we have 2 squared, which is 4.
Okay.
That's how we got this here. And then we find x and x gets cancelled. 2 and 4, we get 2. So we get half remaining. Clear, everyone? Anyone has a doubt here? This is an important question. Most of your questions and expansions will be of these forms or higher than this. Okay. Go on to the second part now. Find out x4 plus 1 upon 256 x4. Ishan, what happened? Your answer? Ishan, don't give it to me in a fraction. Give it to me in a fraction. Or no, the denominator is wrong. Ishan, check your working. I think there's a slight mistake somewhere. Rest of you hurry up. Same sequence of steps. We can get this from something related to this. Last 2 minutes, everyone. Ishan, did you figure out your mistake? Now check your working, check your calculation. Somewhere you made a mistake there. Ananya, that's correct. Well done. Last 1 minute, everyone. What happened, everyone? Aryan, that's correct. Well done. Ishan, let's solve this.
Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
x square plus 1 upon 16 x square whole square is equal to x square whole square, that is x raised to 4.
Why x raised to 9 upon 2, right?
Yes.
See, what did we do? We just basically first take x squared plus 1 upon 16 x squared is equal to 9 upon 2. And then we know that the square of this will be equal to the square of this. So what's the square of this one left hand side now?
X raised to 4
Yeah.
plus x raised to 4 plus 1 upon 256 x raised to 4 plus 2 into x square into 16 1 upon 16x.
And what about the right hand side?
Yeah, it's 81 upon 4.
Okay, simplify. So x squared gets cancelled and we get 1 upon 8 here, right?
Yes, sir. So it's x raised to 4 plus 250 1 upon 256 x raised to 4.
One sec. Ishan, I think your answer was correct. Ananya and Aryan, your answers were wrong. Paki, your answer was wrong. 80, yeah, your answers were wrong. Okay, continue, Ishan.
Yeah, so x raised to 4 plus 1 upon 256 x raised to 4 is equal to 81 upon 4 minus 1 upon 8.
1 upon 4 or 8?
8. 8.
One sec. Aryan, Paki, Ananya, where is this step? Where is this step gone? How did you leave the answer here? What happened to this part? Okay, continue, Ishan.
So 81 upon 4 minus 1 upon 8 is 162 upon 8 minus 1 upon 8.
So 162 minus 1, which is 161 upon
161 upon 8.
right? That's the correct answer. Aryan, Paki, Ananya, what happened? Where did you all get stuck?
Sir, I did not open the bracket properly.
You need to do that.
Yeah.
Aryan, where did you get stuck? Same problem?
Yes, sir.
Again, it's a plus b the whole thing squared. You need to expand. Don't just think x plus 1 upon x the whole thing squared. Here x and x are the same. If these two values are different, you cannot put just x squared plus 1 upon x squared plus minus 2. This only holds if x and x are equal. If we have x plus 1 upon 2x the whole thing squared, then you cannot use this same formula. Do this in the format of a plus b the whole thing square, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab, and solve it. Okay. Let's quickly do one more. One sec. Okay, do this one. Okay, do this. Simplify. X minus y plus 3 into x minus y minus 3. Three minutes for this question. Simplify x minus y plus 3 into x minus y minus 3. If you don't know how to solve, raise your hand. Think about this. Do we know how to multiply trinomial with a trinomial? No, we haven't done that, right? So there has to be something else that is there. We haven't done trinomial into trinomial. So if we don't know this, what else can you spot over here that can give you a hint on how to solve this? Think. Don't try to do x with all three, then y with all three, and then this with all three. That is wrong. A very, very, very complicated method. Even though you will reach to the right answer, but don't do that. Think something else. X minus y plus 3, x minus y minus 3. You'll find a pattern over here. Last 2 minutes. Think. Ninth is all about thinking. Okay, put on your thinking caps. Good. Ishan, that's correct. Well done. Ishan, get into the habit of writing the polynomial in the correct order. Start with the highest power of x, go on to the next x, then y, and then the constant. Okay?
Yes.
Because this also carries marks in the board exams. What will happen is, even though your answer is correct, the board examiner, he'll have a different answer in front of him. So he will not check to see if your order is correct or not. It's very unlikely. Right? So we don't want it to be left to chance. He may see it, he may not. He or she, whoever it might be. So always do it in the correct order, so you're guaranteed that it will not go wrong. Okay, last 1 minute, everyone. Yes, it's correct now, Ishan. This is the correct order. Okay, get into the habit of rearranging the terms. Last 1 minute, everyone. Aryan,
Yes, sir.
let's solve this. Samita, that's correct. Well done. Let's solve this. What do we do?
So,
Can I do this?
okay, sir.
So now what does it become?
So it will become a plus 3 and a minus 3.
Now can you tell me what to do further?
Yes, sir. A square minus 3 square.
3 the whole thing squared, which is a squared minus of 9.
Plus 9.
Ananya, no, that's yeah, Ananya, that's correct. Okay, then
So
what is the value of a?
x minus 5, the whole thing square minus 9.
Okay, continue.
So
Ananya, just need to
square
expand
minus
further. Yeah,
x square plus 2x
Plus or
y,
plus or minus.
sorry, minus 2xy plus y square minus 9.
That's the final answer, right?
Okay.
So now you need to start identifying these kind of patterns. So when you were speaking this out, x minus y plus 3, x minus y plus 3. What you need to see, x minus y is common in both. Think, what can I do with this? So we have x minus y plus 3, x minus y minus 3. Okay, so this is the hints which are there in the questions itself. Start identifying and looking for these kind of patterns which will help you simplify. So now we know that if we put x minus y as a, I could have directly solved it with a plus b into a minus b, and its solution becomes easy. Otherwise, without that, it was almost very difficult to solve this, right? You would have to do a trinomial into a trinomial, correct? But since we identified and replaced, we could solve it very easily. Ananya, you need to find the final answer in this format. You cannot have a bracket in expansions, okay? In simplifications. Any doubts, anyone? Okay. We'll be continuing with this chapter tomorrow again. You can connect for science now. Bye, everyone. That's it for today.